Hi, I'm Aparna and I welcome you to this video on JoyGeeks. I create beauty and wellness content here, and I have been enjoying a lot of our conversations. You did enjoy the last video I made on random facts about me. Surprisingly, I thought nobody would really want to watch it. Who would care? But there were a lot more requests. So, this video again is a quick random facts about me because it's been a while since I made that. So, stay tuned. I'm going to take you through some crazy things about me that I may have chosen to not share actually. So, the first thing I would say is that I am the kind of a person who likes to vacation when there is a sport involved. I love snorkeling, I love water sports, and a lot of my folks would prefer to just go and chill and do nothing on a vacation. But I really like to go and yeah, any kind of sport is okay. I could even be bouncing off in bounce when I went to Singapore, or any kind is okay. But I definitely want to have some sport that makes my vacation very adventurous, very thrilling for me. As a child, I used to be a super saver. I would save every little 10 bucks that we would get, during occasions from families, whoever was visiting, 10 bucks, 10 bucks. Those days we got 10 bucks when I was a child. Now, of course, people give 500 and 1,000 to kids when they meet up. So I used to collect, and I had collected 1,000 rupees when I reached my 10th standard, and it was a big proud moment for me. This I am saying is 1993, and definitely that was a very proud moment for me because my bank account, I had a passbook. I used to go and update it. I was very, very, devout about the money I was saving, and that definitely was a huge deal for me. I am a huge Hindustani classical fan. In fact, recently when Pandit Jasraj passed, I wasn't very happy. I am a huge Pandit Jasraj fan, and apart from that, I love jazz. I love golden oldies. I love country music, and I'm happy that a lot of you have enjoyed that in the background score of my videos as well. That makes a huge difference to me. I bought my first house when I was 25 years old, and it was a huge deal for me. I did want to do that, and I worked around it. Of course, I took a home loan, but I made sure I paid it off, and I really enjoyed investing in property. And that was because it was something that I had planned and that happened. So that was definitely one of my uh, cherished memories from my 20s. You can hear it in my voice right now as well. I do have a little cold and cough, and as a child, I have always been very allergic to. Actually, there was a test that was taken, and there was a huge list of things I was allergic to. That included flowers, strong fragrances. Like even garden was mentioned in that, and believe it or not, even makeup was a part of that list. And who would have known that I would be so much into makeup when I grew up? So definitely that's not going to keep me down. I am working with my homeopath, and my yoga practice helps me, but sometimes it does beat me down. It does take over. Like right now, last 2 months has been tough in this allergic attack, as I call it. But I fight it, I live it, and but that is the truth that I do have some allergic issues, and yeah, that's just how it is. To be really honest, I am not a huge nail paint wearer. If you look at my nails now, even now I don't have it. I wear nail paint specifically for videos because as a viewer, when I watch a blogger who's showing me products and it's an up close shot, I do not like to see unkempt fingers. I think it's visually very not nice. So I try to make sure that as much as I can, with as much patience, I paint my nails and I present myself to my audience. But it is not something I cared for too much before I started blogging. So actually, yeah, because of JoyGeeks, I started taking care of the nails a lot more. I never knew myself to be a plant lover as a child. Like, I don't think I was doing too much of gardening and stuff, but I was always surrounded by plants because of my mother, because she continues to be in love with them. But when I started having my own homes, it just felt incomplete to not have, uh, you know, all the plants around me. So I made sure that I also have plants. So it's just something parents do. It's the environment that you're growing up in. It's what they, what you get used to, that you kind of, stick around and you make it a part of your own practice. But now I think I love plants, but I'm not still such a huge fan like my mom, for sure. Um, a lot of people will not believe this, but I do like to sit without any fan most of the times, unless it's like really, really hot. If it's like cross 35 degrees or something, or 30 degrees, I think I would put the fan on. Otherwise, I'm very happy to be in whatever natural environment there is. Or if it's very cold, of course, I'll, cover myself. I prefer to be in a warmer space than in the cold. But yeah, I'm somebody who sits without a fan. And a lot of people find it very weird because my kids also come to my room sometime and I may be sweating slightly, like even now, I think. But it doesn't bother me. Heat doesn't bother me. I know it's weird. If I was not in the media as a model or a director or a content creator, I would definitely have been a fitness instructor of some sort. I do teach yoga, but I don't look at it as my commercial, you know, aspect. But if I had to choose another way of making my living, I think I would have probably, yeah, deep dived into maybe aerobics or weights, and I'm actually still very keen on that. I just feel happy looking at people get healthier and watch the transformations that people have had. And I see that through yoga as well. But yeah, I'm just too devout and I do a very classical style of yoga and I prefer to keep it that way. So I haven't taken yoga all out as a commercial, as a teacher, but any other form maybe I would have. Maybe I still might. Um, I prayed way, way too hard to get at least one daughter. I used to say, just give me, I was very sure I would not have two children. And I prayed very hard that I should have at least my first daughter as a first child as a daughter, so that I am sure I have one daughter at least. I used to do crazy things, like I used to go to Mother Mary in Bandra, Mount Mary, and I used to offer pink candles and say, please give me a daughter. I mean, I know none of it has anything to do with it, but it's that you feel that let me do whatever I can to have a daughter. And I feel so wonderful that I have two of them. But that really was one of, like you say, a blessing. This is something that no amount of money can get you, no amount of anything can get you. What child you have, the gender of your child is really, I just feel too happy that I had two daughters. I'm not a big foodie. I'm okay with any simple food if you give me, but if I'm hungry, like really hungry, you better not mess with me. My children know this, and if I'm hungry and I tell them that don't irritate me now, I'm really hungry, they just get it because I can really snap if I'm hungry. And I'm not saying it's a great quality to have. I said it. I wouldn't be sharing these random facts about me. They're not, the most complimentary. But this is a fact about me. I do get hangry, as they call it. So these were all, some of the facts that I want to share with you. If you like it, please, subscribe to my channel. Stay connected with me. It makes a whole load of difference to me. And write to me in the comments. Tell me some of your facts that about you or anything that you can relate with. I would be more than happy to know. And definitely stay in touch with me on Instagram as well. I do post a lot of reviews and maybe not as much as most bloggers do, as much as I can, but I try and I love to stay connected with you. All right. So take care and I'll see you in the next one.